Hi. So today I want to talk about don't spend it all, invest. Always try and live with as little as possible, and the other percentage invest, save. I don't understand people who have made so much money their entire life and then they're like 69 still working and they're saying they don't have enough money because there's these entrepreneurs, right? The more they make, the more they spend, the higher the level of life, the more they need to make, the more, so they like push themselves over the edge over and over again. And I used to be like that. I think they call it overachievers. But eventually all you do is work and you have no life. I don't think we're here for that. So at some point, yeah, I just started spending much less, just what I need. And then I figured, okay, I don't want to be working my entire life. Actually, I don't want to work anymore. Like, at least not wage slavery. So where you're working to pay for your bills and you're spending your entire wage on your bills. So it's kind of knowing when, okay, how much do I spend? And that's how much I need to save for I don't know how many years, and then I don't need to work anymore. So for example, I spend between 10 and 15,000 euro a year, for example. Then to stop working, I just need to calculate how many months and how many years I need to save. My grandmother lives till 98 years old, and my grandfather too, and they were also fine. So they've saved a lot. They went through the war. And I think these people, they understand what it is to have nothing. And it happens in life suddenly. You have nothing. That's where you realize the value of everything. And it's not because you make more this month that you need to buy toilet paper with flowers on them, buy a bum gun. Jesus. Really, buy a bum gun. So yeah, it's about saving and investing. Of course, spending, and treating yourself. But you know how we just do too much sometimes. So what I decided to do is buy 4 houses because this house was built by my ex, Sandro, who was lovely. He let me live in it and then I bought it from him. And now when I'm not here, I rent it and it's really good. So I figured, wow, it's really easy also because I don't need staff or I have one person cleaning. It's not like a giant business where it takes a lot of my energy. It's really easy. So I decided to reproduce the same in 3 different countries that I really love and build a home first for myself, but then when I'm not there, I rent it. So it doesn't cost me anything. Plus, it becomes an income. So go online and think about all the countries you love and then start making a business plan. So we're gonna see, for example, I really love Japan. Okay, so and I heard a friend of mine that said that in the ski domain in the north, you can buy houses and then you can rent them like $1,000 a night. And then she says, but when it's a little bit more low season, I only rented $500 a night. I'm like, oh my God, that's insane. So the return on investment is huge. So of course I started searching on houses in Japan, and then a second person told me the same. So be aware of the messages that are coming on your path. If it's returning, there's a message in there. So me, Japan was returning. But then what really made me make the decision is that my brother loves Japan. And he told me it's like my dream. It's been my dream my whole life to go there. So he deserves a big present at the moment. He's been through a lot with my family. He really sacrifices himself much more than me. So I'm here to support him. So I'm going to buy him a really nice trip to Japan. But then I found a house there and it's in my budget, in the area I was searching for. I looked up Airbnbs in the area, how much they make and what the return on investment would be. So it's usually 3 to 5 years, sometimes 10, of course, but because we're in a risky area, you have to calculate 3 to 5 years, and it all fitted in. So I figured, okay, that's my next investment. It's my third home before I'm 40. Yeah, that's my retirement plan. Well, that amongst other things that I will share with you, but property is, I think, a solid, slow wealth investment. It's always gonna be there. I've got a nice rent coming in every month. And if I have a giant problem, I can just sell a house and then I'm good for, depending on how much I spend, you know. If I sell it 150,000 and I spend 10 to 15 a year, you know, I'm good for 10 years. So I wanted to share that with you. If you have any questions, you can share it in the comments. If you want to perform the same exercise with me, I'm going to do master classes online now, so you can contact me and sign up and work together with me. So don't spend it all, invest. Spend as little as possible to be happy. What is it that makes you happy? Really ask yourself that question. Is it something you're doing for you and your happiness, or are you trying to prove something to someone else? Are you trying to create an image for other people, or what they think or what they say? Do it for you, not others. Stop buying. Stop buying crap. Save. Search, make a budget, buy, rent, or even better, sell. If you buy, you build, and you sell. You buy, you build, you sell. It's a no-brainer. Of course, you need to find the right location. I have a really good nose for that. I bought a land and now in 2 years it's doubled the investment. But yeah, if you travel and you feel something and it's coming on your path, trust that. Japan. Break free from wage slavery. Financial freedom. Thank you for listening.